final stages of your project, make sure that first you have sanded anything really rough with an 80 grit. You got it? 120. And then 220. Okay? So that's what's happened on this project. Now you're going to urethane. You take a brush and you take this can of urethane. So this is called satin polyurethane. It's water-based, which means that the brush will wash out with water. And you open the can. If you can't get it open with a slot screwdriver, you always use a key. Take a key and just wedge it open. Wow. There we go. Now look inside the can here. So inside the can, the urethane looks white, but in fact, when it dries clear. Now this is really important. Flip your project over and you're going to start on the underside. Use a carpet. You see I have a carpet here to protect the wood. Dip your brush in and take it right out like this. Don't smack it back and forth, and definitely don't wipe it on the side of the can. Okay? Because we don't want air bubbles in the finish, and if you wipe it on the side of the can, it all drips down and puts air in the can. Okay? So, here we go. We take some. Always start underneath where people can't see because you get used to it. And the whole point of urethaning is first, you get the urethane on the project on a surface, so cover the whole surface with urethane. Cover the whole surface, and then you brush it out like this. Okay? I'm going to do one good surface. I'm going to do this rail here. So first, you take urethane and get it on the surface like this. Don't worry about brush marks and drips right now. Just put it on the surface. All right, it doesn't have to look perfect. And now, once you've covered that whole surface, which I have now I'm going to brush out. So I put the brush here. This is called tipping off. In one direction, and then the other direction, and then you're done. Okay, here's what you have to watch out for. Look at the end here. When you're tipping off, if you brush over the end there, see what just happened? Okay, you have to be careful about those drips. So at corners like that, you do this so you don't get those drips. This is first coat. Let it dry, and then we'll deal with it. And cut.